I'm Dr. Jeanne Holt, and I'm delighted to be back with you to continue our discussion about wellness. And in this segment, I want to specifically address mind, body, spirit. And what we are interested in at HEXPOL is learning to actually align our mind, our intentions, along with our actions, along with our beliefs, in order to create a more optimal success in whatever we are doing. We've talked in the past about mind, body, spirit. So mind being our thoughts, but mind is also setting our intentions for everything we do. Even if your intention was something simple like, I want to have an enjoyable and productive day. That's a great intention to start every day with. And then we want to be able to align that thought with our body. So our body meaning our actions. And our actions are not only our physical actions. Our actions can also be, like I was saying, with our thoughts. Our actions can be our emotions, anything that we are actually doing. And then with our spirit, mind, body, spirit, I want to include our belief systems, because our beliefs are huge. They can limit us without us even knowing it. If you don't believe you can actually lose 5 pounds, you will not be able to lose 5 pounds. So whatever it is that you are setting your intention for, make sure that you've set your intention and you've got your thoughts following in that same direction. You are also aligning your body and your actions and also your belief system that absolutely this is possible. I was thinking about this this week. This has been on my mind quite a bit. In my presentation on Tuesdays here in Dyersburg, we call them Wellness Tuesdays, and I give presentations to our associates, and I was talking about blood sugar and the whole importance of keeping your blood sugar balanced throughout the day, because when you keep your blood sugar balanced, you don't have spikes and too high of energy, because those are not good, because we will then have a follow-up of very low drop, a sudden drop in energy. So the whole goal is to eat a healthy diet so that our blood sugar stays balanced. And what I came up with were these words. I'm going to share them with you, that when our blood sugar is balanced, we function more efficiently and more effectively. So that's been on my mind this week, and this fits in perfectly with the whole idea of aligning our intentions, our actions, and our beliefs. Because when we are in alignment with those things, that's where our power is. And this again goes back to, I've talked a lot about our thoughts. Our thoughts can really, They can delay our success, because our thoughts can be very unfocused. And when we are setting an intention, it's kind of like giving our body a directive, like, this is where I want to go. And when I talk about our function being more efficient, what I mean by that, by efficient, is that we can do whatever we're doing with less energy. When our energy is focused, when we're aligned in our thoughts, our actions, and our belief system, boom. We don't waste energy. We're getting there. And we're also more effective. Effective means that you are obtaining the result that you're after in a very easy way. I call it like ease and grace are words I like to use. When you are aligned with your intentions, with your actions, with your words, with your belief system, of course I can do this, then you've got your energy all lined up. So here are 2 examples. One, I'm going to use the example of a laser. I use cold lasers in my chiropractic practice. Lasers help to reduce inflammation. Very useful in my work. You've probably heard of hot lasers. Hot lasers are the lasers that do surgery. And both the cold laser and the hot lasers are very powerful. It's just light energy, but that light is a coherent wavelength. It means all the wavelengths are the same. It's a very smooth wave. Most light, like the light in this room, is not coherent, it's incoherent, and the wavelengths are all bumpy. And so in our emotional nature, when we are in a coherent state, our thoughts, our brain waves, are balanced with our emotional waves, like from our heart, and our energy that comes out from our body is very powerful, and it has a very smooth wave to it. We feel like we're in a flow. We feel like our heart is open. We have a sense of power. When we are in and that's a positive state. So whenever we are feeling grateful, whenever we are in a attitude of gratitude, whenever we're extending compassion and courtesy and kindness, those are considered a coherent wave. When we are in a state of worry or blame or judgment, boom, 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 here we go. And our energy gets all bumpy. Same thing if, here's an example, going to Memphis from Dyersburg. There's all these different ways to go to Memphis. And if I'm not if I am not specific with myself as far as which direction I want to go, in my mind, if I'm just leaving it up to my mind, it can get all messed up. I can think I'm going to go to East Memphis by going a certain direction, Austin P. Oh no, maybe I'm going to go north and go totally in on 51 highway and then maybe take the interstate. Until you get clear in your thinking, and particularly with your goals, it's all going to be mushy up there, and you're not going to have the power that you would have otherwise. So what I'm suggesting is for you, as far as accomplishing your goals, to be efficient, to be effective, is to make sure that your goals, and if it's an important goal, I would write it down. We'll talk about journaling later, but if you leave your goal just kind of rambling around in your head, you're never going to get there. And if you just leave your thoughts without being specific about what you want to do with each project that you undertake, if you're not specific, you lose your power. If you are specific with yourself, if you focus your energy and align your specific intention with your actions, meaning what you're doing, meaning what you're talking, how you're speaking, and then with your belief that you already know that of course you can accomplish this, if you're lining those up, body, mind, spirit, then you can get there more easily, more effectively, and have a much more successful outcome. And that's what we're about at HEXPOL, success. And success, again, means happiness. So whatever you're doing, whatever project it is, if it's at work, if it's at home, if it's recreational, whatever, align your intentions with your actions, with your belief system, and you will be more successful and be happy. So have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in our next segment. Thank you.